Hey, my brothers and sisters, I'm Yall, and you're listening to the Property Motivational YouTube channel. I pray you take something that is said this evening and allow it to give you the energy you need to keep moving forward. I am not a licensed spiritual guru, honey. This is just life experience and the God in me speaking to the God in you. So take what resonates with you, baby, and leave the rest. And don't you ever forget, you are worthy and you are loved. Hey, my brothers and sisters, it's so good to be back with y'all again because it's Thursday, baby. I hope y'all had a lovely, joyful, and blessed week. And I hope y'all ready for part 3 of the time I found out I was the side chick, honey. If you don't know, then you got to go back and listen to part 1 and 2. I'm going to try and link it down below, but you know I'm new to this YouTube thing, so I'm going to try because I might not know what I'm doing if I'm doing the right thing. But anyway, honey, this is part 3. And if you already know, then let's get into it, y'all. So the last time I talked about the time I went to Chachi, it was about when, he had get locked up and his baby mom found out and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. And then she found me on Instagram and stuff, and I told her I wasn't going to be fucking with him no more. But I lied. I didn't know I was lying at the time, but I lied because after I talked to her, then he had ended up getting out of jail over on Monday because he had got bail and stuff like that. I don't know if he paid for it or the baby mom paid for it. Anyway, it don't matter. It's just that I still kept on fucking around with that nigga. Yes, I did, because on Monday he got out of jail and he found out that she knew everything because, honey, I was telling her everything. I didn't know I was supposed to be telling her that. I was young. I shouldn't have even been in that situation. But I got myself in that situation, so it don't matter. But anyway, so, he was on my phone cursing me out and stuff like that, talking about he finna pull up on me and this, that, and the third and stuff. So I was like, okay, I don't care, pull up on me. I ain't scared. I was at home alone and stuff. But I still wasn't scared because I wanted to see him anyway on some weird-ass toxic shit, honey. Don't follow in them footsteps. Don't do what I did. If you ever in that situation, you find out that you fucking with a nigga and he already was fucking with somebody else at the same time, just block him. Just leave him alone. Just let it go, love. You are worth more than that. And the same thing for a man. If you find you a girl and then next thing you know, you find out she was already fucking with another nigga and she did this, that, and the third, like, just leave her alone. God got somebody beautiful out there for you, sir. Let it go. But anyway, I did not let it go because I was young and I still wanted to fuck around with him. So he came to my house and stuff like that, and I was outside sitting on the porch. My mama's and then was at work, so I was outside sitting on the porch smoking weed, and then he came down the steps. And he was, because the way the apartments was set up, it was like you come and then there's one on the basic level, then you got a top level, and then you got a bottom level, and we lived on the bottom. So he was walking down the steps, honey. He pulled up. I knew it was him that pulled up because this is weird, but it's just like I could smell when he was there. I could smell when he was near, and I could hear his music bumping in the background. It's like I just could feel the feeling, the paint in the interior of his car when he pulled up. But anyway, he had came down the steps and stuff like that, and he was like, so what's up? You know what I'm saying? He came down the steps, and because the way my mama porch was, she had she had like a nice little setup. My mom was with the cute shit. They had the little chairs and the little table outside. It was a bird nest out there, all that. But anyway, we sitting outside on the porch and stuff in the chairs, and he was like, so what's up? You don't want to fuck with me no more? What's up? Say you don't fuck with me no more. Says you don't want to smoke no more. And he was like, you don't want to fuck with me no more. Ooh, he had that accent too, honey. I love me a country boy. But this nigga ain't shit because he's sitting out here lying like you in a whole relationship. And I told him that, when he said that, that's what I said. Like, you lied to me, you in a whole relationship. And I mean, damn, your baby mama know now. I don't got time to be dipping and ducking and hiding and I don't got time for that shit. I don't want to be looking behind my back wondering if she gonna pull up today or if she calling your phone. I gotta be quiet in the background. What the fuck? I don't want to do that shit. He was like, he said, man, it's up to you. You don't want to fuck with me no more. That's cool. I respect that. I appreciate the time that we had. And if you do want to keep fucking with me, then shit, you know what it is. We just gotta damn be in our P's and Q's about it. So the decision is yours. And what did I say? I said, let's be on our P's and Q's, A's, B's, and C's about it, honey. We could be on all of that about it because, yeah, I'm going to keep on fucking with you. Like, dumbass girl, what the fuck? I'm talking about myself. Like, gosh. I mean, the way he ended it off, too, he was like, I mean, if you don't want to fuck me no more, I understand that. Like, I fucked up. I lied. I should have told you the truth. But, hey, I'm not a one-woman man. He really said that shit. He said, I'm not a one-woman man. Wherever you is at now, Shaq, I hope you a one-woman man now, because that was a long-ass time ago, and I hope you still ain't out here playing these dumb-ass games because, yeah. But anyway, he said that shit, and I was like, I still want to fuck with him, though. You know what I'm saying? I did. I wasn't really fucking with nobody else at the time. Like, I wasn't. And he had a car and all that shit. Nigga, like I said, he used to pick me up from work. He used to take me when he wasn't that busy. So I just wanted to, I don't even know where my mind was at, girl. I knew it was wrong. Yes, Lord, I did. Like, this is the only time I ever did this shit. Like, I said, yes, yeah, I'm gonna keep on fucking with you and stuff like that. So we kept on fucking around. Like, it wasn't really much I can say. I couldn't be mad at him because now I'm putting myself in the same predicament. Now I know for a fact that I'm fucking with a nigga that got somebody else, and I'm still fucking with him, honey. And he still was taking me out. He still was buying me food. He still was taking me to work and picking me up from work. He still was taking me to the bar, baby. He still was coming to drink with me. You know what I'm saying? 2 weeks had went by. We still continued fucking on for 2 weeks. He still was always at my house like, damn, nigga, where do you find the time? Like, where do you find the time? You always with me. I barely see you go to work. Like, you with me on the weekends. You with me at night. Well, on the weekends, he was only with me at night. I guess that's where you find the time to be with your family on the weekend. I only see him on the weekend. But that was him and his baby mama and shit like that, because hell, I seen him every other day of the week. My gosh, I had him throughout the week. That's not nothing to brag about. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, honey, that is not cute. It's not. I'm sorry. I don't want to be in no type of relationship like that no more. Like, I didn't know in the beginning, but when I found out, I should have cut that shit off. And it was like, he gave me the option to cut that shit off. Like, he was like, I respect you. I know I fucked up, so if you don't want to see me no more, that's cool. And I should have ran with that shit, because we are worth more than that. Like, you make mistakes as you grow up and go out through life, and because don't nobody write a blueprint to life, because you can't. It's your life. You got to live your life the way you want to, and every day is a blessing, even if it is hard. Just wake up and continue praying, honey. Do what you got to do. Even if you gotta lay in the bed one day, okay, lay in the bed today, get your rest, honey, eat your chips and watch on Netflix. But tomorrow we gonna get up, because life is movement, and it's just gonna keep on moving, honey. But God is with you every step of the way, even when you mad at him, when you feel like, damn, Lord, why you doing this to me? Just talk to him, have a conversation with him. But anyway, honey, I just kept on fucking with the nigga. Yes, I did. But now I know my worth, and I can't be in no type relationship like that. Like, if you got a motherfucking girlfriend, or you got some shit going on, like, if your shit is not clear, you know what I'm saying? God don't bless no mess. And I don't want to be a part of no mess. So if you gonna sweep your shit up over there, I'm gonna have to take my broom and go over here. Anyway, back then, me and him was sweeping up the same trash back then, and I think I was. Anyway, honey, I still continue to fuck around with that nigga for a whole 2 more weeks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn. But I had this. It was like a weight on my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? I felt like pressure on the back of my neck. I can't really explain it. It just was like, I guess you can call it a burden, but I felt like a weight, like a shadow. Like, it felt like a cinder block was holding the back of my neck down, because anytime we was together, now that I knew that he was in a relationship, I wasn't necessarily afraid, but it was just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get caught today. What if she see us? What if she out here? What if she call you and she hear me in the background? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if you got to leave early because this, that, and the third, or you can't, we sitting out here having a good time, but now we can't continue enjoying ourselves because you got to go home and go to your baby mama and do this, that, and the third. Like, even in the back of my mind, I know that you still fucking her too. Hell, you out here fucking 10s and 20 bitches. Like, but it's just like, I always had a weight on the back of my shoulder. It was like a dark cloud over my head, because I knew what I was doing was wrong, and I didn't want to do that shit anymore. Like, yeah, it was fun fucking around with you, but it's underneath the circumstances, like, it's starting to not be so fun anymore. And so, anyway, 2 weeks had went by and stuff like that, and one day I was at work, y'all. I was at work. I was working at this job. It's a restaurant. I worked at that job for 7 years, honey. I can't wait to start telling some stories about that place. I don't really know what stories I'm telling, but I'm telling stories about that place. Yes, I am. Anyway, I was working at this restaurant. We not going to tell the real name of it because I remember that time I signed the contract and it said I couldn't never talk about that place whether I worked there or not. And they ain't finna come get me, baby. I worked at this restaurant, honey, and we just going to call this restaurant, it don't matter what the name of the restaurant is right now. Anyway, I was working at the restaurant, you know what I'm saying? And I had just got off of work, y'all. I had just got off of work. Now, see, I was a waitress, and when you get cut, that means, like, you don't have to accept taking any more tables. Like, I'm going to wait on this table. But when you get cut, you done, you know what I'm saying? But let's say it's 5 o'clock and you get cut, but you had a table that came in at 4:45, and they sitting there eating their food and stuff, that table is your responsibility. So even though you don't have any more tables to take, new tables, you still have to wait for that table to leave so that you can clean up behind them and go get your tip and do what you got to do, because that's your responsibility. That's your table. Unless you transfer it to somebody else. But anyway, it was already late as hell that night or whatever. So I got cut from the floor, but I still had a couple of tables out there, so I was waiting for my tables to finish eating, and I was doing my side work and shit. Y'all know about side work, that shit you got to do at a motherfucking job so you can go fuck home. Anyway, I was doing my side work and stuff like that, and I remember it was yesterday, honey. I was cleaning out the Dale field, and the Dale field has all your garnishments with your lemons and your limes, and we ain't have limes, but lemons and stuff, and onions and tartar sauce and shit. And I was filling my shit up, and I was just getting ready to wipe that bitch down, but I had to go to the back and get some more shit, you know what I'm saying, so I could fill my shit up in case it make a mess, and then I was gonna wipe it down. And I was on the phone with him standing in front because the Dale field was right there on the server line. Was I supposed to be on my phone? No. See, I'm fucking up already. I'm at work, honey. I ain't supposed to be on my phone. So I'm on my phone and stuff like that and stuff talking to him. And he was like, I'm going to come see you tomorrow night because it was a Sunday. It was a Sunday night. And he said, all right, I'm sleepy, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the crib and stuff right now, but I'm going to come and see you tomorrow night. All right, I'm going to come and see you tomorrow night. And I said, okay, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Get some rest. Be safe, you know what I'm saying? He's like, all right, that's cool. I'm on my phone, cleaning my shit, filling up my shit, whatever. He's like, all right, that's cool. So, we hang up. And I'm like, ooh, we hang up, and I'm thinking in my mind, like, ooh, I'm so excited. He gonna come see me tomorrow. I'm off on Mondays, too, honey. I'm off on Mondays. We can hang out all motherfucking day, nigga, if you want to. Ooh, I was so excited. And I remember filling that shit up, smiling and shit like that. I don't give a fuck how long my table sat there. They could sit there till the damn building's closed. I ain't give a fuck, because I was thinking about was how this nigga was coming to see me tomorrow. I was so excited. So, about 10 minutes pass and stuff like that go by, you know what I'm saying? And I'm wiping down my shit, wiping down my dead field, because, my mom finna come pick me up. I'm finna go home and get cute so I can see this nigga tomorrow. He wasn't my nigga, he was this nigga, so y'all. So I'm wiping down the dead field and shit like that as these 10 minutes go by. Y'all tell me why Purple called my phone. Why Purple called me? Oh my gosh, and what make it so sad is that it was his number though. It wasn't like, she never called me from her phone number. Anytime, she found out twice. She found out that time that he got locked up, and she found out that we was fucking around again this night when I was at work on a Sunday, because, y'all, I just got off the phone with him. And he was sleepy and shit like that. So he was like, all right, I'm finna go to sleep. I'll see you later. I was like, all right. So then 10 minutes go by, and she called me from his phone. And I answered the phone, so I'm thinking that it's him or whatever. So when I answered the phone, I was like, hello? Hey, hello? And all I hear is this motherfucking Yall, bitch, I know this ain't you. Bitch, I know this ain't you. You still out here fucking with my nigga, bitch. Didn't I tell your ass, bitch? Didn't I tell you that he had a motherfucking baby mama? Didn't I tell you that we live together? Didn't I tell you that we had a motherfucking child? Honey, all I could do was look at the fucking phone. I was so, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, not again. Not me getting caught again, honey. Not me getting caught again. She was like, bitch, didn't I tell you? She was like, you a dumbass bitch. She was like, you know what? I don't even give a fuck, bitch. You can have his motherfucking line. She was calling me a whole lot of bitches. Let me stop doing that, because bitch, I ain't no bitch the fuck. Anyway, she was like, she was like, you can fucking have his ass. She said, girl, I don't know you from a can of paint. She actually called me a bitch. She didn't call me no girl, but we ain't finna keep on doing that. She was like, girl, I don't know you from a can of paint, girl. She was like, you can motherfucking have his line ass, cheating ass. And I was like, y'all, oh my gosh, I was on the phone like, Purple, he wasn't talking to me. He wasn't talking to me. He wasn't talking to me. I don't know who he was talking to. And she was like, girl, what you mean he wasn't talking to you? You the last number that was in his contact. You the last person that he was talking to. Like, girl, you dumb as fuck. And she hung up. And I couldn't do nothing but look at the phone. What make it so bad is that my godmama was working there, because, you know, I got my mommy, the one who gave birth to me, my lovely mother. I love you so much, mama. And then there's my stepmama. That's my mother's wife. I love you too. And then there's my godmother. I got two godmothers. One on my daddy's side and one on my mom's side. Well, yeah. So my godmama, I ain't gonna put your name out there like that, godmama. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I call her mama. But she was there. My godmama was working with me at the job, at the restaurant, or what we gonna call that place, the restaurant. Yeah, that's the name, the restaurant. Mama was working with me at the restaurant, you know what I'm saying? And then she was like, she heard her, like, Purple was being so loud when she was cursing me out. Mama had heard her on the phone, and she was like, who is that, Yaya? Who is that? She was calling me by my nickname. But anyway, she was like, who is that, Yaya? Who that, Yaya? Who is that? Who is that on the phone? And I was just looking at her like, ugh. I was just looking at her like, poor little puppy. And she walked over there. She was like, wait till I'm done. Well, she didn't walk over to me just then. She said she had a tray of stuff in her hand that she needed to go, because both of us was waitresses, me and my godmother. And she was like, wait till I go drop this shit off. Wait till I come back. Wait till I come back. And I had walked to the back because, oh my gosh, that shit was just crazy. I had to get my thoughts together, honey. I couldn't even finish doing my fucking side work. Hell, my tables had been gone for about damn 10, 15 minutes, and I ain't realized shit. Them tables back there dirty as fuck, because I was just trying to comprehend everything that was going on. What was going on is, let me tell y'all what happened. Me and this nigga was on the phone making plans about how we was gonna see each other the next day, but he fell asleep. And when he fell asleep, like, this nigga must have took a pill or something like that. Like, I don't fucking know. I only say that because this nigga was knocked the fuck out. Like, he was so tired. He was so fucking tired in a deep sleep that he didn't, his phone, I guess he didn't, I don't think he locked it. I don't know what the fuck he did, because if you got a lock on your phone, don't that bitch automatically come on after 30 seconds or some shit? I don't know what the fuck he did, but anyway, on this particular night, he ain't had no lock on his phone, and his baby mama had seen that shit. Like, she picked it up, and I say baby mama because, you know, I mean, yeah, they was together, yeah, they was, we ain't get that far yet. Let me not skip ahead. Anyway, him and his baby mom, like, his baby mama had seen his phone because he fell asleep. He ain't have no lock on it. So when she picked it up and went through it, she seen that me and him was the last one talking, and we was on the phone for a minute. And plus, we already was still had been fucking around for them 2 more weeks. So she seen that we was texting and shit like that. And yeah, my name was still saved as motherfucking Arnold. Who else is Arnold? Who else is Arnold? Nobody but me. Anyway, child. Football head. If you don't know about football head Arnold, then you was too young to be listening to this. But anyway, honey, she was like, that's how she called me, and she was like, yeah, that's how I found out, because he fell asleep and shit, and I went through his motherfucking phone, and I said, you still fucking around with him? That girl said she don't know me from a can of paint. Like, ooh, you know you mad at somebody when you say some shit like that. Like, you know you done. Ooh, you know you hot when you do some shit like that. And I was in the back, like, just so stunned and confused. So my godmama had came back there. She was like, call her back, y'all. Let me talk to her. I was like, no, mama, no. She was like, give me the number. We sitting here tussling and shit, because my godmama trying to get the phone out of my hand so she could call this girl back. And I just want to say, I love you, mama. I love you, mommy. I love you, mom. I love all my mamas. I love y'all. I do this. And real shout out to my mama who popped me out her pussy, because I know that was painful. I love y'all. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Mom's out. But anyway, honey, like, she was like, give me the phone, call that number back. Which one is it? I know it's the last one in your call log. I said, no, mama, no, don't call back. I'm the one who's wrong. I'm the one in the wrong. It's me. I'm wrong. I knew what the circumstances was. And she just looked at me. She was like, okay, yeah, okay. okay, I understand where you coming from, but at the end of the day, you know, I love you and I want nobody talking to you crazy. And if she thinks she was like, she finna pull up here. She said she was gonna pull up here at the restaurant. I said, no, I don't even think she know that we work here. I don't know. I don't think she knew. I'm pretty sure she probably would have been pulled her ass up there. She did know. Let me give a little shout. Nah, I was about to say, let me give a shout out to Shaq for never telling her where I work at. But nigga, fuck you. Anyway, um, I said no, she not about to pull up here. Like, she don't even know where I live at or none of that shit. Like, she just know that we was fucking around, but I'm done with that. She was like, okay, like, oh, I'm gonna say my damn name. She was like, okay, y'all. She was like, okay, well, if you need me, you call me. You call me, cause this, y'all, my godmama say this all the time. She be like, you is not fighting nobody. She'd be like, you not fighting nobody. If anybody ever want to fight you, they gonna have to see me. And I was like, no, she don't. I don't know what she want to do, really. I'm pretty sure that bitch do gonna fight me. But anyway, I was like, no, it's not like that. Like, I'm gonna just, my mama gonna come pick me up and I'm gonna go home. She was like, okay. And I'm gonna tell your mama too. I was like, okay. It did. So, you know what I'm saying? My godmama had came out to the car and everybody was talking about what's going on. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, oh, this is so crazy because not all my mamas outside talking about how I will fuck around with this man and he had somebody else. But, you know, they wasn't talking about me like they was mad about me. They was like having my back like some real ass mamas. And that's why I love my mamas. Like, I do anything for my mamas. And I just thank God that I got a whole community of them. And I'm just so thankful. Like, I'm just so thankful that all my mothers was out there and they was asking me like, what do you need? What you want to do? You good? Like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Even my aunts, like, everybody was out there for me. And I just thank y'all because, honey, I'm the one who's wrong. Anyway, so, you know, some time went by. I said about a couple of days had went by and shit like that, and he hit me up and he called my number. Now the only reason I let him call my number this time, you know, now it's time for me to cut this nigga off. Y'all feel me? Now it's time for me to cut this nigga off because he's still, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing that's gonna change, and I'm pretty sure that's why I had that weight on my shoulder. It's like, girl, this isn't the type of life you want to live. Like, I'm not sitting here judging you. And I don't even want to sit here and judge myself because life is life, honey. It is what it is. Like, it is what it is. It's some spontaneous moments. But at the end of the day, when you know that you're doing something wrong, you just got to make a decision to let that shit go and to just do the right thing. Choose happiness. I hope you do the right thing. I hope you choose love. And in the moments I wasn't. I was just, I don't know what I was doing, but I wasn't choosing love because if I was choosing love, I would have had love for myself to know I'm worth more than that, and enough love for somebody else to know like she don't deserve that. In the beginning, I didn't know that he was still fucking around with her, but then in the end, I felt like I was in too deep. Like I was in too deep. I didn't love a nigga and no shit like that, but I still wanted to fuck around with him. And then we found out again, and it's like the truth be told, what's done in the dark will always come to the light. Like it do. It do, y'all. Like, if you out here lying to somebody right now, if anybody is out here lying to somebody, I just want to let you know that motherfucking shit go come to the light. Like, if you still doing that shit. Now, if you did something wrong and you prayed about it and you repented about it and you know deep down in your heart you never going to do that wrong ass shit again, okay, God got you. God got you. Because the guilt will eat you up alive by itself. God got you. But if you out here... If you somebody out here and you in a relationship with somebody and you cheating on them, you better get your shit together right now because the truth will come to the light. If you in a relationship with somebody and you are cheating on them, get your shit together because the truth is coming. It's coming, honey, and it's gonna hurt. And don't nobody deserve that. I know relationships ain't easy at the end of the day, but they sure are worth it. And if y'all just put y'all faith together, put y'all faith in each other, because the faith that you put in each other is really the faith. It's the God in you that's seeing the God in them and putting y'all faith in the Lord. Y'all will make it through. But anyway, honey, he hit me up again. You know what I'm saying? That was like on a Sunday. He hit me up on a Saturday. I guess you got to let a whole week go by. He hit me up on a Saturday, and he still wanted to fuck around, y'all. To make a long story short, he still wanted to fuck around, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. Like, I don't want to hide. I don't want to I was like, your girl deserves more than this. I really did tell him that. And because, I skipped the part too. Like, that same night that all my mamas was outside talking about it and stuff like that, I went home. I went home with my mommy and my mom. And then, like, she called my phone again, Purple. She called my phone again. But this time, it wasn't her on the phone. It was her friend. Like, her friend don't really need no name because, it's not that much. But, like, her friend had called the phone. And her friend was on the phone with my mama. Child, her Purple friend was on the phone with my mama. It's like her friend was talking for her and my mama was talking for me. And, her friend was like, I just want to know, like, what's going on? Like, how old is she? Like, I'm just, trying to figure it out because Purple don't deserve this. Like, Purple is a good woman and she don't deserve this. She don't deserve this at all. And, my mama was like, well, yeah, but this is what my mama said. Yeah, my mama was like, yeah, and I understand that. I understand, and I totally agree. She doesn't deserve that, but my daughter didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? My daughter don't deserve it either. He lied to my daughter. She didn't know. She just not figuring this shit out. And then Purple Friend was like, but she said they been fucking around. And my mama was like, that's not none of my understanding. Shout out to you, mama, for having my back, honey. But anyway, it was just a long ass conversation. And at the end of the day, everybody said that everybody should leave everybody alone. But y'all know good and damn well Purple was still gonna fuck with that nigga. Cause that's her baby daddy, honey. How the fuck she gonna leave him alone? But I can make the decision to leave him alone, which I did. And I just decided to dead that shit. Like, I ain't wanna fuck around with him no more, honey. And so after that conversation we had, I just told him, like, it's been fun, it's been real, but it's time to be really over. He was like, okay, once again, I respect that shit. I respect your decision. We was texting. He said, I respect that shit. I respect your decision. If I ever see you in the future, it ain't nothing but love. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? Love. Like, I see you if I see you. But to be honestly down inside, I don't want to see you. And that shit happened when I was like 18 years old, honey. And it's been a long ass time and I ain't seen that nigga yet. And Lord, please, let's keep it that way. Because I don't want to see that nigga. I do not want to see that nigga. God bless your heart and soul, Shaq. God bless your heart and soul. Bless you and your family. And y'all, so we stopped fucking around. Like, that was the last time we fucked around. Like, I ain't want no pieces of that no more. So then, like, 2, 3, 4, 5 months go by. You know what I'm saying? Some months and months had went by. And then when the months had went by, like, he hit me up, like, I blocked his number and all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? I blocked Purple off my Instagram, all that shit. I think I deleted my Instagram completely. Like, a bitch didn't even want social media no more. Like, I don't want to talk to nobody. But I still have my Facebook. So Shaq was never my friend on Facebook, but after all of these months I went by, after we had fucked around and shit like that, when we was done, like, he had hit me up on Facebook. He sent me a message, and he was like, what's up, little shawty? What's up, little boo thing? How you been? And I thought to myself, like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Oh, shit. And then, so, like, he was like, it was like I had a decision. He was like, like, I'm talking about I had a decision. I ain't had no fucking decision, girl. We is not fucking with this nigga no more. Ain't no decisions. He hit me up, asked me how I been doing, asked me how I been and shit like that. And I was like, oh, I been good and stuff like that. He said, I had a dream about you. I said, what happened in it? He said, never you mind. Just know I had a dream about you. And I blocked that nigga. Like, nigga, never you mind. You had a dream about me. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. I blocked his ass again. And I'm not gonna lie. Like, I stood there and contemplated for a minute. I could have been like, oh, so what you been up to? You still with your girl? He could have lied to me. He could have said anything. But I didn't even go that far. I contemplated, like, am I still gonna fuck with him? Or am I gonna cut him off again? And I cut him off again. I blocked his ass. Because, nigga, it's over. It's done for. But God bless you, your heart and soul. And before I deleted my Instagram, I used to go on Purple Instagram and be nosy too. Because, you know what I'm saying, she found me and she used to, I know she used to be on my shit, but nigga, girl, I ain't never post your nigga because ain't my nigga. But I used to go on her Instagram and I used to be nosy too. Tell me why they got married. They got married, y'all. He proposed to her and everything. And she was like, finally. And I'm thinking like myself, girl, you do not want to marry that nigga. Because only if you knew. Hell, you found out about me because I was a little dumb, young, diddly bitch. But if you only knew about all them rest of them bitches he was fucking. But anyway, y'all, thank you for listening to this story. Needless to say, that was a long-ass time ago, and I don't fuck with Shaq no more. Wherever you is, Shaq, God bless your heart and soul, baby. Ain't no bad blood. Ain't nothing but love. I love y'all. I care about y'all. And thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel, honey, because what we going to talk about next week? You only know if you subscribe. I love y'all, and life is going to move you one way or another. But when you can't move no more, let God carry you, honey. The property, it's a movement, y'all.